All right, we are back. Chill stream today. Let me pull up my stuff here. Love it. Showing like 3 million ads. Run 3-minute ad. It says I can't even do that. Three-minute ad break every 60 minutes. Okay, that's what I want. Okay, I'm going to run one right now. And we are here. Hey, Marcus, what's up? How you doing? I'm running an ad break, so hopefully you're not running into that right now, but I would assume if you chatted, then you're probably not seeing the ad yet. But how's it going, Marcus? Okay. So this is the little prototype I'm working on. I want to do a bunch of stuff with this. First things first. Pretty good. How about you? I'm doing good. This is my, well, not my first stream back. I had a stream last week. But I haven't been streaming for the past, 2 months. Been doing some game development still. But I'm kind of trying to get back into the swing of things. Of course, then I'm leaving in 2 weeks. So I'll be, for another almost a month, won't be streaming again. But I'm doing good. Working on some little prototypes here. This one's just a little space prototype. Similar to something I've already done before. Since we're I have my starting ad going, I actually might just open up my main project in case you want to see it, Marcus. Let's take a look here. Currently, the performance on it is rough. So I got to figure out what's going on there. I know I added a bunch of stuff and then probably didn't do anything for performance for way too long. But we'll see. We'll see how it looks. It is just not good though. It'll basically sometimes run at 60 FPS and then for a lot of it it'll just be terrible. Okay, so there it's 70. Now it's 43, 56. Yeah. Mouse sensitivity seems really high. Maybe I was just on the wrong mouse. No, this is, yeah. So this is my main one, if you haven't seen it before. It's basically like a 3D sci-fi RPG demo that I'm working on. Really, it's mostly just a demo. But yeah, we got some, creatures you can fight. I've done all the assets and stuff in Blender. And had to learn Blender to do this. Which has been a lot of fun. Looks cool. Thanks, man. Yeah. I'll show you around a little bit. I have my countdown to Finland trip right there. 13.8 days. So yeah, that's when I'm leaving. Ankylosaur, it's kind of based off of, I think it's the Ankylosaur. Yeah, basically, right? That's kind of what it's based off of. But the idea of the story is you find yourself on a sci-fi planet. Man, I really need to get good at animation because my running animations and stuff are not good. But the general idea is you're landing on a kind of a jungle planet that has a bunch of crazy creatures. So I'm going to have some dinosaur type creatures, but then also some really off the wall type of stuff. and then a lot of like ancient ruins, and then some settlements like this. These are my favorite creatures. The first ones I made, little grass creatures, which when you attack them, they burrow into the ground, and then they kind of blend in a little bit with the grass, but not perfectly because the color isn't quite right. But like if you have your light off and you're walking through, they might fade in a little bit, especially in thicker parts. But these guys I love because they burrow down like that, and then they sit there, and then if you back off enough, then they feel safe enough and they come back out. Forgot, I love these like little generators and stuff. I need to add just more details, just things in the world. Then we have these little firefly swarms that buzz around. Over here, what do we have? Yeah, more fireflies. And then we've got these creatures here, which are just, I don't even know what they are. They have some floating bit of consciousness that exists above their neck, but no actual head. Acquitted, what's up? Love the lighting. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's pretty. I'm very happy with the art direction in this game. I just need to get better at animations and stuff. But if I can just get them looking good enough, then maybe the demo. I need the player animations at the very least to be good, you know. And maybe the player model needs some changes too, because I realized, man, doing cloak physics, I wanted to do a cloak on this guy, but it just doesn't. It's not working. I can't figure it out in Godot. Their soft body physics just don't work. So I may end up changing up the main character and just honestly might even just build a new character. Still want him to be robotic and similar vibe, but I'm going to come up with something else. Hey, Camo in the YouTube chat, how you doing? We'll figure it out. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this demo. Like, I just have this world kind of built out with some cool, things in it, but I need to build out the details more. Where's my floating guys at? Oh, there's one over there. I like these creatures. I'll go fly over to him real quick. Profiling tools for Godot any good? I don't know if I just don't know how to use them really that well, but the profiler to me hasn't been super useful. It sort of is, but I think I just maybe don't know how to use it that well. Fuzzy, what's up? How's it going? It's going good. How about you? Yeah, so we got these floating dudes. These guys have some soft body physics because they don't run into anything, so it doesn't really matter. Got these like long hanging legs. Pretty good, can't complain. Nice, nice. Same here. Here's my low poly distant forest. Just a bunch of triangles, floating triangles. I need to make a death animation for these guys. Hitboxes are still weird, too, on the sword attacks. Could complain about the spelling, yes. Okay, so here's my actual plan, because I'm not... let's quit the project list. I'm not actually going to be working on my main game. I'm working on this prototype, which is our kind of like space simulator with very, very realistic kind of controls and physics on the... Let's see. How much can I... If I do that... Okay. I should, maybe... What is the, So there's cursor offset. Hey, New Jank, what's up? Max cursor distance. And then cursor offset dot length. So if cursor offset is a certain amount, where are we doing this stuff? Negative cursor offset. Whoops. Distance. How you doing, dude? Doing pretty good. Not too bad. Having some knee pain recently. I've got to figure out what I'm doing wrong. I think I'm just on it too much. So other than that, I'm doing good, actually, pretty good. But that's the annoying thing right now is I just gotta stay off my knee, ice it, elevate it. And I'm definitely hoping and praying that nothing has gone wrong with the surgery, like with the little bone replacement, but we will see. I won't actually know really until the day before I leave for Finland, but chances are it's fine. But anytime there's pain, I start thinking, what if everything just failed down there? Okay, distance is greater than max cursor radius. Okay, that's just to move it. What if we do if distance is greater than, what if we do const min cursor? $50. Do something like this. Then maybe we can have a, yeah, okay, so we only start, okay. Now that is kind of jarring, because it's like, you can do this. Then do we need to add a little bit of like rotational, kind of like we do with the roll, where it like slows down? The roll does not slow down fast, though. You have to, like, manually roll back to slow down. Gotta take my advice. I can't daddy chill again. Okay. That's a little bit weird, so... I mean, I could do something like we are with the roll speed, but... Yeah, for now, let's just hold off on this. Sure, I've asked this before, but my memory's crap. Have you played X4 Foundations before? I can't remember. You probably have asked me, but my memory is also crap. But I have not. Okay. What to do? Blender is what we need to do. What? Oh, I see. First of all, let's make this an actual ship, maybe. No, we don't have to care about that yet. This is just, it is what it is. We're going to fix it later anyway, or make a new one anyway. Okay. Delete all, go here, Shift A, and add a cube. We are going to then we can do our mirror. Okay, why are you... Okay, we go back to object mode, grab everything, we delete. Then we go back to our front-facing mode, Shift A, cube, add a modifier immediately. Okay. Then we go to edit mode. We go G. Actually, wait. Okay, G. Perfect. Okay, now we have a mirror. Goodness sakes. Let's turn on clipping for now, I suppose. Also on YouTube, what's up? Yes, how's it going, chat? Camo? Your volume was muted. Okay. How's it going? Whatever this blender crosshair is, or cursor, is the perfect crosshair. Hey, fuzzy. It's the perfect crosshair for Valorant, I'm realizing. This is just amazing. Okay. What do I want to shape this
what
as?
the hell is even that?
Oh. I gotta figure out how big a man is in this world. Or how big the character is. And I'm thinking character is just 2 meters tall. Standard. So what we're gonna do, we need to make our module so 4 tall, 4 wide, 8 long. I think that'll work. I'm going to need to do all this and then apply the modifier and then do a Boolean operator to carve it out. I think. Snap these to the grid. Or I can just pull out the center here. That should be fine. Need to fix your daddy chill sound. I heard nothing. Sometimes it's really quiet. Man is just as tall as his little pile of secrets. Yes. He's as worth as a man. Get tired of me spamming. No, it's always been quiet. I've always wanted it to be louder. But here's the thing, is I would have to go find the sound wherever I found it. Which would not be that hard, if I'm being 100% honest. But it's just enough. Where I'd have to find it, and then I'd have to, like, just raise the volume and then re-upload it. That's pretty much all it is. But okay, do I want? Yes, I think I want a loop cut there too. Oh, and then this won't be filled. But I can do this. Okay, now this is slightly too small then if the character is 2 meters. What happens if I just... Doesn't get any bigger on the X, really. I could do something like this. Okay. And then I can grab all this, pull it out on the X. Quick loop cut there. Whoops. Okay, now it's quite a bit bigger. Okay. This is going to be the general layout of the module. You guys are crazy in the chat. Okay, let's see here. Escapes to YouTube chat. Yep. Okay, so here we have 1, 2. So these maybe need to be over here. Nope. Okay, I think that worked. Okay. So basically what I'm trying to do is have reusable modules that you can add on to each other.
I just got here.
Hey, Squirrel Talk, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. How you doing, man? So the general idea is, okay, this is 4 wide. This is 4 wide. And this is 3 tall. And this will be 3 tall. Okay. General idea is, we will have a port here, port here. We don't really need to have one on top and bottom. Okay, let me grab these. Then we do all the fills. Oh, nope. That's not what I want. So now we have our ports, and we're going to have it where they can connect to each other, and you can basically build a base with these things. But first, I'm just going to have like a docking port that, you know, you come into. Let's do wireframe again. Let's go to this view. We're going to have to throw some loop cuts in here. Okay, now everything should match. These sides are a little different because they don't have the bevel. That is fine. Although I wonder, how does it work if I do that? If I do something like that, at least. It's a little bit weird with this. Yeah, that doesn't really work. Unless I just grab all of these. Oh, that has to come down to the same level. I see. So maybe. Oh, it's a little weird because then this has that like concave part. Kind of dips in. That doesn't work. That's fine. It can be shaped like this. There we go. That's perfect. I wonder, how could I make... I'm trying to think how I could make a nice little cutout around here. But I might not be able to necessarily. Okay, we need the ports, and I got to figure out how to do that. The connections, basically. Oh, maybe I can just do it this way. Can I extrude along normals? Okay, that makes it weird. It's extruding manifold. What does extruding individual faces? Okay. That kind of works, I think. Let me check my faces and make sure I'm not... what do I need to look at? Is it over here? Okay, now we do have double faces here. So I may have to delete that face. Huh. What do I do with this? Okay. Maybe I can just do it that way, where I just extrude them separately. No, because then that's doing that. So I still have to extrude them all together, I guess. But then that gets extruded over. Okay. So not that, and not that. Nope, that's still... Maybe I just do extrude along normals and then just realign this. I think so. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Okay, goodness sakes. Now I can grab these. Okay, now we have ports. And these should fit against each other. So then we can connect them and you can build basically your ship. I'm also wondering how I'm going to... Wondering how I'm going to do this, but it's fine. So any one of these should be... These are just modules that you can add to each other. Honestly, right now, this is kind of fine for what I need. Except for... No, we can make another model for the dock section, where you actually dock. Okay, so let's do some materials. Okay. Nice little port. Yeah, I don't need to do anything else. This will be module 1. Okay, now we can go back to Godot. Okay, module 1 will now
Daddy, chill.
hey, new dank. Now we will instantiate? Yes. Okay. Boom. Okay, we have a module. Okay. Perfect. Okay, this has collision, right? Okay, static body. Okay, there we go. Just put this on 1. Let's go into main. Let's also take the ship, bring it up. Oh man, yeah. This will be nice. Okay. It's very hard controlling the ship, which is perfect. I need to add a little bit of a sound audio feedback. Okay, you can actually just fly through it. That's kind of cool. But we want it to where you can dock. Oh, getting stuck. Okay. So, how do we want the docking to happen? Because initially I was like, yeah, like, I'm thinking having a screen in your spaceship that basically is like a camera. Yeah. Which I've never done viewports before. Sub viewport. Now the thing is, like with the spaceships that, like, you know, NASA uses, if they're docking the Soyuz or whatever it is, I don't know. When you go into that view, the docking, like, camera or whatever, then it changes the control scheme, so then it's based off of the camera, which I can do. Basically, I would just yeah, I'm trying to think how I would do that, but well, it would just be the left, right, forward, back that would need to be changed. So if the port is here on the right side, which I'm thinking that's what it's going to be, then we would basically just, yeah, make W actually move the ship right instead of forward. Okay, let's look up sub viewport. To display a UI in 3D space is a viewport that isn't a window. It doesn't draw anything by itself. To display anything, it must have a non-zero size, be either put inside a sub viewport container or assigned a viewport texture. Is this the one that I want? Kind of viewport that can be added to a scene so there are multiple surfaces to draw on. When we are drawing to a sub viewport, we call it a render target. Rendering 3D objects in a 2D game. Cameras, okay. Always display on the closest parent viewport. Following camera A will display on the root viewport. It will draw mesh A camera. Okay. Sub viewport along with camera B. Okay. Mesh A will not be visible from the sub viewport because sub viewports can only capture nodes below them in the hierarchy. Really? Okay, let's do let's just look up a YouTube tutorial here.
To create a CCTV camera effect, start by creating a camera 3D node and then place the camera somewhere in your level.
From 2 years ago, but hopefully still applicable.
Next, you want to create a sub viewport node and attach the newly created camera 3D as a child of it.
Okay.
Then you create a sprite 3D node and place it somewhere in your level. This is what will be used to display what the camera sees. Click the sprite 3D node and then click New Viewport or Texture. Assign the viewport node. Place the sprite somewhere in your level.
Okay.
Right, some new viewport texture. Assign the viewport node. Place the sprite somewhere in your level.
Okay, he's just scaling it. Okay. Okay, look at that. Perfect. Camera 3D. Oops. Transform this. Rotate around the Y by 90. No. 270. Okay. Okay, that is not updating, so I assume there's more to watch.
Final step is to click the sub viewport node, and under the inspector tab you want to check the size 2D override stretch checkbox.
Okay.
And also under render target you want to set update mode to all.
Okay.
Ways. Play your scene, and now you have a simple CCTV camera.
Okay, still not updating. Okay, that just does a weird. So that
Tab.
just
You want to check
does.
to always. Play your scene, and now you have a simple CCTV camera.
Why is it not updating? Also, it's showing weird. Like, what happens if I do that? Yeah, it's still showing that. So is this camera just not connected? Why? Sub viewport camera not updating. Godot. This is from 6 years ago, this thing I'm reading, so we'll see if it does anything. Also, why is the camera in that spot in the first place? Okay, we're going to try something here. This is what some guy's saying. Of course, this might be the wrong camera. Okay. So now we do... Nope, that's not doing anything. Maybe I find another tutorial that's done it before.
Hi. So quite a while ago I made a video on how to have a functional security camera like the one up there that is actually recording to a screen or multiple screens in this case within the world of the game. That's a good, so might would generally recommend to use features like that sparingly, but just to show how it works, I'm gonna add a second viewport now to implement like basically a copy of this. Now you might notice down here we do have an arrow thrown right now. This is a thing in the current version of Godot 4 with the sub viewports that happens in many cases. It doesn't do anything, you can pretty much ignore it, and chances are this is gonna go away in a future version. Either that or there will be a into them. Moment I just quickly threw together, but I already have the first one. And in it we want the a camera like this as a mesh, just for decoration, and there we go. I might actually disable a lot of this stuff right now. Just making my rendering slower with OBS. Okay.
Let me do something real quick too. Let's do that. I'm gonna do a node 3D. Okay, that is on the front of it. Okay, nice. Okay. Let's move this over. We can now rotate it a bit. And actually, we do need to make this a little bigger. Okay, I mean, that's kind of fine for now. We can always have it move closer. Like extend towards you. Okay.
Okay, let's turn this camera around. It's not turning very well. That's a bit awkward.
Let me also just real quick. Yeah, that looks better.
It's fine. Before I do that, actually, chords roughly in the correct direction. That's what this camera currently sees. seems okay. Doesn't have to be like perfectly aligned, but just to give us an idea of what this camera should.
Okay, that's still all messed up.
Be recording. To reduce the rendering quality of the sub viewport, I'm gonna go with 1/10 of in each direction of 1920 by 1080, just because it's simple. So 192 by 108.
Ooh, yeah, true. Which means that this sprite can be scaled up. That'll work. Oh, we've got an ad break starting in 3 minutes, just a heads up.
Just significantly reduced, but gives us a an idea of what a simplified HD camera might look like. Again, just a mesh, doesn't do it. How am I gonna put this? Actually, I'm gonna put it behind the camera so it doesn't try to render itself right now.
Part of?
And give me the coordinates and rotate it by 180. Gives us a good, easy thing to start with. Add a sprite 3D to it.
Does this need
Move
to be...
the sprite 3D slightly forward. Not much, just a little bit. That's probably fine. We'll see. So, we need to give the sprite 3D a texture. That's basically already is sub viewport. Of course, scale it down 0.3-ish, but we can easily stretch that. Right. So we can turn around here. We have this camera, and as we're approaching, we can see ourselves.
So why does this just not update? Quality is much lower there, as you can see. Wonder if we will be able to fly into view of the camera, and then maybe we'll know that it is updating, but it's just... Oh, yeah, okay. It is updating, it's just the camera's not moving. Okay, quality is obviously horrific, so what we're going to do... so 384 by 216. So we're doubling it. I gotta find where. Somewhere over here. Flying this is so hard. I mean, it's meant to be that, but because you're not supposed to be flying around like crazy. Okay, I'm just going to kind of orbit this until I come into view. Oh my goodness, I got too fast. It's so hard to slow down once you get going. There we go. I'm going to try to go over to where the camera is so I can see it up close. Because this doesn't need to be well defined or like HD or anything. Okay, yeah, so when you're docking, you'll be able to see it like this, which is fine. That's fine for the docking camera. That's pretty cool. We need to update our spaceship as well. Make it better. Okay, now we need to figure out why this is not... Okay. Okay, now that's just kind of showing up there. Snowmix, what's up? How are you? You're either, gee whiz, what's up, bro? How are you doing, man? You're either super tired or you're baked. I'm very tired. I must say that. If I was baked, I feel like, well, I'd probably be making about as much progress as I am now, which is very little. But how you doing, gee whiz? Good to see you, brother. And Snowmix, good to see you as well. I don't know how many of your tutorials I've watched lately, G-Wiz, but it's a lot. Snowmix says, I'm good. How are you? I'm good. My knee's still screwed up a bit from the surgery, but it's mostly, at least fingers crossed, It's mostly, what do you call it? Swelling related stuff. So, you know, hopefully not the surgery itself having gone wrong. Okay, I have got to figure out this camera. Oh, you know what? This camera. Wait a second. Am I doing this 100% wrong? Probably. No, he's got the camera as part of the sub viewport. So do I just need to do something like... What if I do this? Cam base. I think this can get pulled out. This is probably not a good way to do this, but... Okay, and then cam base. If we go to 3D, whoops, not on that. We go to ship, move this up, move this over here. Basically, we take this transform, paste it here, and then we take this rotation, which I guess is just 90. Is it negative 90? Yeah. Swelling sucks. I hope you have a quick recovery. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping. Because I'm leaving in 2 weeks, so let's fix that rotation. I wonder why. Okay. Do they just not do node 3Ds? Not really rotate? Let's do wait, go to here. We're gonna do what is cam base? Okay, so dot cam and then cam base. We're just gonna try this. Cam base dot global position. I just want to see if this works. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now it's not rotating. So is it transform? Or would it just be rotate? Oh, hey, there we go. Look at that. Now we've got a little inception of stuff. It even works that way. Perfect. Okay, that's global transform. Now how do I make this thing rotate? It's the transform 3D. 3x4 matrix. Basis. Combined with its own origin. So maybe I just do a global rotation instead? Does that work? Okay, that's still good. So Um, does that work? Oh, but then it's weird. Unless I just do that, but it doesn't seem like that was doing anything. Oh, no. There it is. Okay, we're good. I just needed to do that. It just wasn't showing it. Okay, sweet. NMS vibes? What is NMS? Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. It's really hard to pilot based off of this camera view. And this is just having decoupled having decoupled velocity already just makes it crazy. Because everything is so touchy. Okay. First things first, let's get rid of this really ugly CSG box and make this look sick. Delete. All of these things can stay there. They're just little boxes. Now I just want to make the spaceship actually make it. Okay, I'm going to play this as if I was really playing it, which means we're moving in slow. Because the idea of this game is basically International Space Station, don't run into the space station. You want to use your shuttle, which is the thing I'm flying right now, to get to it, to and from it. But you really do not want to run into it because then, you die because everything blows up in space really easily. Okay, so do this. Just very, very slowly align. And we'll pull this screen closer. Okay, I gotta control space. It is so, oh my goodness. It is so hard to tell too, whether or not I'm getting closer. Like right now it looks like I'm just careening away, which I guess I am. This is gonna be so hard. I'm wondering, it might just be too hard of a game, I'm thinking. Well, no. If I change up the controls, it won't be. So there's going to be two modes. Left, right, up, and down. And then if talking Currently docking. Set this up here. Maybe I can do this. Wait. I can just do this. So okay. Do these just switch? Whoops. Let me try it. Let me just set it to true. Okay, that does work. Okay, so let me check at my. So I do have right click, left click. Let's do let's just do one toggle dock or toggle docking. Add. This one will be G. Okay, close. Or equals the opposite of currently docking. And this one we will do toggle. Okay. Now, then we need to grab our this, which we're going to call this our monitor. Can I just do that? No. Just got to do vector. I'm just doing this for now, but and actually that's the wrong position. Okay. So now we find the right position. Which I'm literally just going to, we'll go into local coordinates. This is kind of jank, but and now 1542621. Okay, sweet. Okay, it just moves closer. Boom. So if I want to get up here, now the controls are still a little bit off because I think they're opposite actually. Oh yeah, because if I go forward, then it's... Oh, the rolling is weird, though. Okay. So, direction. Where is direction? Let's try negative and negative input dir y. Oh, whoops. Need to do that here. Okay, so let's go here where it's really easy to see. Guess I got to look at it like this. Okay. G. Okay. That moves closer. That moves further away. Okay, that's moving right and that moves left. So one of them needs to be regular. I think it's the X. Yes. Okay. Nice. So the controls are now switched. Right now, when I press forward, it goes forward, goes right. Whoops. The mouse is the hardest part. Holy cow. That is so confusing. Decoupled physics is just insane. You kind of just have to let go of the mouse. Except for you need it for like your pitch, basically. So you level it out there, and then also just turn correctly. Okay. So now I press left. Okay. I think this is just going to be literally too hard. I got to make maybe the physics a little bit more forgiving. Oh, look at that. Then I press G again. We're back to regular control. That is pretty sick, not going to lie. Okay. And really, you just need to get it to a certain range, and then it'll dock. And then what I'll do is I'll just literally move you towards it and make it so you can't do any inputs. If you get into a roll, it takes a very long time to get out of it, and then you gotta, yeah. One thing I could do, just bump this up a little bit. Okay, there's a little bit more acceleration now. Okay. Okay, 4, 2.5. Connection 2 will be -4, 2.5. Connection 3. Z will be 4? No, we're going to have to do 5. Okay, so we have connections. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, all around. So there's 4 connection points. Oh, we got to hydrate and a posture check. Forgot about that. Now, okay, so we're going to be able to connect these things. And actually, we should move them in a little bit. Okay. Minus 3.5. 3.5. 4.5. Okay, so now they're right there. What I'm basically trying to do is just have these points established. So then when you want to build, when you want to build and add another one of these modules, you can, and it's easy. Do an area. I'm almost wondering if I should do like a custom node for this, but Okay, we're going to export a variable. This is going to be parent. Okay. Okay. New Jank, are you not modded? I don't know how I overlooked that. Snowminx does usually handle the bots though. There we go, right on it. Banned. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so we now have a module with connection points. Now, I always forget how to do these signals and stuff, like... Let me look up. Can we just do the signal, just type out the signal that you can normally do by... signals, okay. Okay, area shape entered, body exited. So we can do area entered. So we do just area entered. Function, what is it? On area entered? How do we do that again? Yeah, I guess we have this right here. No, it's just... Okay, I don't know what I did there, but... On area entered. Okay. Okay. But on area entered here. Oh, how do we do this? Because so that's connection point. And this will be, maybe we do another one that's the same except for duplicate, but we call it not detector. Basically just another area 3D that needs to be detected. That is different from the connection point. Or do I need that? Can I just use the same one? I probably can. Yeah. Well, this depends, because when you're creating a new one of these connections or one of these modules and you want to place it somewhere, am I going to just be instantiating the actual module and then you drive it up to where it needs to go? And then if that is the case, then that's not too hard. We could just do something like is connection point and if area is connection point and area.active equals false, okay, this doesn't work. Oh, duh. Okay. So these, the very first one that you have, module 1, why does this not have... Oh, each one of these connections needs to be active. I'm going to make these bigger real quick. Wait. Oh, do they all get bigger? Okay, I guess so. Okay, now let me think about this again. Okay, and area active equals false. AKA, the only one that will detect it is the one that already exists in the world. The one that you're placing doesn't fully exist because it's not active yet. Okay. Whoops, we need a script on this guy. Well, let me think. Oh, var placeable is false. Now the connection. So area dot placeable needs to be the parent's parent, basically, or the root of this. Okay. At export var root. So on this guy here, that, same with this. Okay. Placeable doesn't need to be true. It just needs to be area dot root dot placeable, because this has placeable. Let me try something here. Okay. Let's do project settings, display. Let's put this back in windowed. Close. Okay, we'll put that there. Go to our script. We're just going to print area.root.placeable. Nope. And I'm going to go put this up there. Okay, I think both of them are not placeable, right? Also, what happens when we run into these? Does it stop? Oh, that just goes straight through. Okay. Active equals false. Oh, do we have active on that? We do not want that. We want it there, right? Oh, wait. No, we do want it here. I think what we want is, what am I trying to do here? I think I need editable children here for the very first one. We need to turn that one on, that one on, that one on, and that one on. Okay. I'm confusing myself right now, but okay, let's see what happens when we run into this. Okay, that should be hitting, but it's not. Are these signals not firing? Let's just do connection, print, hit. Unhit. Okay, let's try this. Nothing. So are those signals not... Is it not detecting the area 3D? Let's go to the ship. Editable children. Or do we need to do these just within this, the module script? Am I doing everything completely wrong? I think I am. How did I do this before? Okay, let's do area entered. Module 1. Blip. Connection point area entered. Now, does this not get added to the other ones? I don't know what I'm doing here. Let me look at my other project where I did the hitboxes using the new jank system. Funny, like, yeah, I know how to do regular coded signals, but doing these built-in ones just through code is weird. Hitbox. Hit info. Then Hurtbox has on area entered. Oh, maybe we have to do the connect. Okay. So if you're going to do it with code, it doesn't automatically do that connect. Okay, let's try this now. Hit, true, nice. Then I leave. Unhit, false, nice. Okay, so now we don't need to have these. Okay, so it's true and then false. Now... positioning is going to be weird, but it might be something I leave for later. It is late now. I guess I've only been streaming for 2 hours, but I am getting very tired because that's just how it is these days. So I think I will bounce out. This has been actually not too bad of progress, though. I like having this the docking thing set up. Having this ship, let's see here. Module obviously won't be there like that. I'm going to do a preview, like maybe the same model, but just make it transparent or something. And have it like, so you can fly up and then it kind of snaps to where you could place it if you're trying to place something, basically. That's the idea. Thanks for the vibes. Hey, yeah. Thanks for being here, as always, Nujing. Same with you, Snowminks. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, appreciate it. I will be trying to stream more over the next couple weeks because I know I'm going to be gone again. So, you know, got to do what I got to do. By the way, I might actually be streaming something. We'll see. I want to stream something that is basically... Sorry, I just got distracted. I want to stream something that I'm going to use on my personal website. Let's move that up slightly. Okay, there we go. Down here. Or maybe I just move it a little bit. But yeah, basically, the idea is I'm going to make something in 2D probably for my own personal website that I'm going to embed in it. That's the hope, at least, because I'm working on a personal website right now, and I want to throw something in there. True, false. Got a bunch of areas getting connected in there. Yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do. Is there a way to change? I mean, I'm sure there is, but to change an object's origin based off of one of its children, like if I could just make one of these connections its origin, because then I could then place this at its origin at another connection point of another module. And then we could start throwing them down. Just you could start placing them all over. That'll be sick. But we will do that tomorrow or something. We'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you all for being here. As always, I appreciate it. I'm going to take a look and see maybe there's someone we could raid. We don't have a ton of viewers right now, but we could still try to raid out. Let's see here. Oh, Area ADM's on. Nice. I haven't raided her in a while. I haven't raided anyone, but... Perfect. I'll send that over. Let's see if it actually works. Okay, nice. Yeah, it's coming together. Okay, sweet. I'll send you over now. Peace out. Have a good one. I'll talk to you all next time. Thank you for being here. Camo, G-Wiz, Snowmeeks, New Jank, Fuzzy, and I know there were more, but anyway, thank you for being here. I'll see you next time. Peace.